The other day I was talking with someone about being disciplined and how to get more disciplined. And it's an interesting topic because it's not as simple or black and white as you think. I was replaying the conversation and thinking more in depth about it. And in order for you to say somebody is disciplined or is not disciplined in whatever, you have to have some type of context, right? You have to have some type of structure that you form so you can make an analysis and say, is this person doing what they're supposed to be doing, or you sticking to the structure? So if you don't have structure or something that you're applying your discipline to, there is no discipline. There's no need for it, right? So I think that if someone's sitting there saying, hey, I'm not getting where I want to go, I'm not disciplined, I think the first thing to look at is, what aren't you disciplined in? And what does a discipline need to be? Without a framework or a structure for yourself, you can't say whether or not you're disciplined or not disciplined, because there's nothing to judge it against. So with that in mind, I think it's really important to look at how you analyze where you are and where you want to go, and the framework that you structure for yourself, that context, that, that form that you're going to apply your discipline to, needs to start very broad and kind of vague and help create the ability to act within a broader, more loose structure, so you're positively making actions and moving forward and being disciplined, right? If it's too structured, too rigid, and too counter to what you've been accustomed to your habits, it's going to be impossible for you to stay disciplined. So create a looser structure, control your thoughts, be present, take consistent action, and continually reassess and tighten the screws and get more structure as you become more disciplined. It doesn't happen on its own. You have to have a plan for yourself and a structure that's going to set up success. When I do training and teach classes, I always tell my students that we're going to start you off in a fail-safe environment. We're not going to allow you to fail. I will not let you fail as your coach, as your mentor, as your trainer, because it's my job to start showing you how you create the proper thoughts and how you take the right actions and what it looks like, what it feels like to do it exactly right and not to fail. As you progress and you get more disciplined, more proficient at what you're doing and how you're practicing whatever it is that's getting you towards your goal, then you can put yourself into a safe to fail environment, right? Which means it's more structured, it's more rigid, so you're going to fail, and that failure is what allows you to see where your limits are. I always kind of call it, I'll say, hey, we're at a point now where I want you to push it. I want the wheels to fall off the wagon. But when the wheels fall off the wagon, you need to know why they fell off the wagon. You need causation from the action, so you can analyze and correct and bring it back in together, start that practice again, and then advance and let the wheels fall off the wagon again. It's the expanding, adding failure, analysis, corrections, bringing it back together, and then letting it continually to keep doing it. It's that cycle that helps you progress. It's constantly overloading, adapting, and then compensating. That's how you get discipline. That's how you train. I don't know. I hope that helps. I was thinking about discipline and how you get it, and that was just where my mind was at with that today. So there you go. Green Beret, Commando Culture Endurance thoughts on discipline and how to get more discipline. It's all about the framework and the structure that you put to judge your level of discipline upon. There you go.